No pre-orders for the new Apple 5S and 5C. Customers that wanted a phone had to be patient and wait their turn. Standing on lines outside the Apple Store on Fifth Avenue in Midtown New York City, outside a Sprint store on the Upper East Side, and they lined up at this AT&T store as well. And that's just New York. Add to that China, Sydney, Japan. It was downright retro.
It brings back a lot of old memories from my old 3G Apple iPhone. I mean, to see that it's way above a lot of other phones ahead of its time, it's amazing, beautiful.
I've been waiting outside for 15 days, and I just love the experience. I love meeting new people. I love getting every single Apple product.
Oh, I wanted to get the golden one, but they're sold out of it, so I'm just here with my sister, and she's gonna get the black one. But I'm pretty upset, because, you know, I'm not getting one, and she is, so.
We've all done it. Ventured a peek on the other side of the street to see if the grass is truly greener. Anticipated being the new kid on the block with the newest and most precious and most expensive toy. And how deflating is that feeling when either this is no longer true or the new feeling wears off? And what can you do about it? But go back out and make it all feel new all over again. Years ago, a study was done in America that found that Americans live on 125% of their income annually, thus revealing their insatiable desire for more and ultimately leaving them indebted for all of it. In 1 Corinthians 10, verse 31, Paul says, "Therefore, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God." Paul in this passage is reminding us, as much as he is the church at Corinth here, that we exist to honor God with our presence in all we do. Israel historically struggled with this. They were constantly either turning to another God or complaining about the provision of the one true God in their lives, even though he was always and often miraculously faithful. Jesus taught that a consistent and necessary theme in the life of a disciple is contentment. Those that left all that they knew and all that they had to follow him found themselves completely dependent on him on their journeys. And this is intentional. In America, we're nearing this familiar holiday season of Thanksgiving, where we'll be asked to either remember or share openly our gratitude. Have you considered, how can one give glory to that which he is not thankful for? Or how can one be thankful for something or someone that he's never depended on? This very holiday is a celebration of our own dependence. Dependence on the vessel that allowed us to journey the Atlantic, dependence in the natives that helped us learn to survive in this new world, and ultimately a dependence for freedom and survival that came from God, that caused our ancestors to venture out and brave the unknown. In church, we sing songs with lyrics such as, "You are more than enough for me." But have you ever considered what you're singing? I mean, these words are an emphatic declaration of contentment in Jesus alone. But do we really believe them? Do we live as if we do? Or if our friends and our family heard us singing these words, would they buy it? 1 Corinthians 10 expresses that we'll be tempted to look other places and crave the approval of man. But the only approval we're to seek is actually God's. The Israelites failed repeatedly in this, and he continued alongside them, simply encouraging them to do better the next time. He does this in us as well. So the question is, if he really is more than enough for you, would he say so? Would he approve this truth in you? And, oh yeah, his opinion is the only one that truly matters.